In this video, I'm going to tell you guys why I bought my OG M2 instead of an M2 competition. If you guys think about it, the OG M2 in an LCI shape is not too far apart the M2 comp in terms of price range. So the price of the car was not really my concern at the time, because the next point I'm going to bring up is insurance. Insurance would not even let me get a quote on an M2 comp. In terms of design, the OG M2 and the M2 competition literally look identical. And the front bumper on the M2 comp is a little bit different. The grills are slightly fatter. I'll put two pictures on the screen now comparing the OG M2 bumper and the competition bumper. And like I mentioned before, the front end of the OG M2 with the LCI headlights looks a little bit better than the M2 comp front end. That's just my opinion. But to be honest, I think the main difference between the OG M2 and the M2 comp is the engine. Pros of the S55 being it's more faster and it's more tunable. And obviously when you buy that S55 engine, you've obviously got to do the crank up, because if I were to buy any S55 engine, personally, I would get the crank up done straight away. So if you're looking to chase big power and chase numbers, I would highly recommend an M2 comp, because obviously the S55 is more tunable and quicker. Now, pros of my lovely N55 M2, it sounds better than an S55, it's cheaper to maintain, and I think it's a little bit more reliable. And if you were to tell me, would I trade my lovely BMW M2 N55 for an M2 comp S55, I would most likely say no. But yeah, that's my 2 cents with the debate between the OG M2 and the M2 comp. Let me know in the comments what car you would rather have.